Good morning, guys. How you doing? My name is Isaac Medina, and I am a 19-year-old real estate agent and a college student. I want to make this video because I wanna track my journey. I want to track my journey through college, and I also want to track my journey through my real estate career. I want to also show you guys the steps that I've taken, the steps that I'm gonna be taking also, and I just want to inspire some other teenagers who might be in the same predicament that I was. Like, oh, okay, what am I gonna do with life? I like this, but I also like that. I like this, but I also want to go to college. So I just want to show you guys the steps that I've taken, hopefully encouraging some of you to take your own steps. There's a lot of, real estate entrepreneurs and gurus and all these big honchos, but they don't really show you the ins and out of their actual life. They just show you, like, I just saw a video today. Oh, just landed a $2.2 million deal and I did 3 phone calls. Like, that's not, that's like the 0.1, oops, sorry, the 0.1% of real estate agents. There's so much more that goes into it. Stuff like these shows like Million Dollar Listing, well, actually like Million Dollar Listing, but shows like Selling Sunset, they paint such a perfect picture when in reality it's so much more difficult than what it seems. So in this video, I just want to explain to you guys a little bit of who I am, what my goals are, and hopefully it reciprocates with some of you guys. I've been doing some showings, so I'm going to be going to Starbucks to chill and to also record the video over there. So I'll see you guys in Starbucks. I'm not at the Starbucks. You see, I am in the office. Why? Because the Starbucks was very, very packed and there was a lot of people and I kind of got shy. So I just want to talk to you guys a little bit of about me so you guys could get to know who I am, where I come from, my beliefs. So I basically grew up here in Miami. Went to all the schools here, pre-K, kindergarten, elementary, middle, high school, and now I am in college. Ever since I was little, man, I remember I had this business mindset. I would buy speakers here, headphones here at a low price, and then when I went to Cuba twice a year, I would resell them at a higher price. Keep in mind, back then, the situation wasn't as tough as it is now, but that's what I used to do. I used to buy those rubber bracelets, and I used to resell them in Cuba. Well, I used to make them here and over there, and I would resell them. So a box could cost me $20. But by the end of the month, I made $120. I made $100, and that money wasn't for me. I would leave that money. I would buy some food with it, like pizzas and junk food, but I would leave that money with my family. But, looking back at my past now, like, it lets me know that I've always had that business mindset. I've always had that hunger in me because it's my vacation time, right? My December break, my summer break. I could be enjoying it with my family, but instead I was actually going out, buying stuff, like reselling, making more money. Even at such a young age, I was like 10, 11. So that's like a way that I see in my life that I've always had that business mindset and that hunger for more. I watched with my mom a lot of HGTV, a lot of Property Brothers, a lot of Million Dollar Listings. So that's how I came to love the world of real estate, of fixing and flipping, from these shows. Because yeah, I used to like have my little own business, but I never knew like how great real estate was. And I used to watch them. Sometimes I really wouldn't care, but sometimes I would. Like, I would see these people selling 10 million, $20 million listings, $500 listings, $500,000 listings, sorry. And it was fascinating. It really, really, really intrigued me. So I've always known that I wanted to be a real estate agent. I've always had it in my mind that, hey, once I turn 18, I'm getting my real estate license and I'm becoming a real estate agent. And that's exactly what I did my 12th grade year of high school. Let me take you guys a little bit back. I was in my 11th grade year. My school closed down. I went to a new school. In that school, I was
like new. I was new to the school, and it was, it's 12th grade year. Like, what are you doing transferring to a new school on your 12th grade year, your last year, when no one's gonna know you, you're not gonna make any friends. You know, I had to because my school had to close down, so I transferred, and I met my principal. Right, I met this principal. I told him about my aspirations, that I wanted to do real estate, this, and whatnot, and he actually put me in contact with my mentor. And I was working for free. I was like, hey man, I give him a call. Hey man, I'll do anything. Like, I'll work for free. I just want to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn. So he gave me the opportunity to ride along with him every day from like April to like a year ago, really, or like 5, 6 months ago. He gave me the opportunity to ride along with him every day to learn from him. And eventually I got my license paid from Keller Williams, and everything, majority of the stuff that I know is, thanks to my mentor. So yeah, one advice I could give, like, this is for anybody, I want to make that clear. This is for anybody from 17 all the way to 25. If you're in the same predicament I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I had a goal. I didn't know how to get to that goal. So, one of the first steps I did is I knew I had to get a mentor. Well, I knew I had to get my license, but also I knew I had to get a mentor, because who's going to teach me? My family didn't come up rich. We're not rich. So I knew I had to strive for myself. So I got myself a mentor. He helped me with everything. They actually paid for my licensing. He taught me so many good things. So that's one advice I could give people trying to start out is ride along with somebody. Even if they pay you $0. If you're doing it for free, just do it. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it eventually. You're not gonna go to a big brokerage and expect them to hand you stuff. It's not gonna happen. Get a mentor. Put in the hours. Even before you get your license, put in the hours so that they could come to respect you. So that when you have your license and you go to a real estate brokerage, you say, hey, I might not know everything, but I know my stuff. I know what I need to know. I am currently doing business administration, but I want to concentrate more on MIS as I'm transferring to FIU. I'm going to change my major to MIS. MIS is Management Information Systems. It's a little bit of IT, a little bit of management combined together, which is really good. So I've had a tough time, balancing work, real estate, and college, because real estate right now is like I'm dedicating 50, 60% as like in the summer and when I'm in the breaks. It's been kind of difficult having to balance all my responsibilities. You have to have a plan. Me personally, what really helped is having like a chart, like a schedule for every day. I would dedicate 1 to 2 hours a day to real estate. Everything else is college and work. But it's just been very wild. I could say it's been a wild ride. Now, for sure, like, I'm already used to it. I've got it down. For the first like year, everything was so hectic, working two jobs with college, with life. Um, but now, as I've gotten a little bit older, and the consistency, like doing the same, has been really, really good. Having a chart has been really good. Having a schedule has been really good because it keeps me on the go. Like, it's not always good to be on the go, but it keeps me accountable for the things that I have to do. You also need your break time. You need, your me time, which is very good. But yes, one thing I could tell other like young entrepreneurs, young folks, is having time management. A little bit of time for yourself and then time for everything else. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned is, customer service. You have to have good customer service, because if people don't like the way that you're coming off to them, they're not going to work with you. Even if you're offering them gold, they're not going to work with you. You have to build trust. You have to be sincere in everything. I've seen myself in spots where it's like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna tell this client? Can I say something that I like? Can I say something else? But no, I've always learned that saying the truth could get you a long way. Even though the deal might be done, like, just because you say this, you gotta hold yourself accountable. You have to have integrity. Don't lie to yourself and don't lie to others. You have to like make a brand for yourself where you're not just another real estate agent that'll do anything for the deal. No, you care about your clients. You care about this deal. Let it be seen in your words and in your actions. I want to use this channel really and my platform to inspire others. To inspire others to persevere from them. For others to look at my story and be like, okay, I have something in common with this guy. How did he get out of this? Let me take that same approach. You know, I want this to track my progress. So I look down the road 2-3 years from now and I'm like, wow, this is where I started. Like, congrats to me. You know, but I also want this to serve as an example for those young adults, 18, 20, 25, you know, they don't know what they want to do in real estate or how to approach it. Like, look at me, right? And look at where I started. Because you can look at all these big gurus. They might give you like some sob story, but not all of them are true and honest in what they've done. You get me? And how they express themselves, if I could say, in their actual story. They might be like, yeah, I'll tell you my actual story, but you got to pay me $50 for a course. That's not what I want to do here. So yes, if I could end with a piece of advice could be learn how to time manage. Truly. Have consistency with whatever you do. And have a mentor. Find yourself a mentor. They're really, really, really helpful. And if they really want to help you, they will not say no to you. If they're truly a nice person, they will not say no to you. And they'll want you to succeed. So here I finished this video. I know it's been all over the place. But if you guys like it, please hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to share it to somebody who might be going through the same things, share it to them. Leave a comment with some constructive criticism on how I could better myself, or what you guys think of the video, or of what you guys want to see next. My name is Isaac Medina, and thank you guys a lot for watching.